Hi Capricorn, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into a quick reading for you guys. Capricorns. Most important vital messages for Capricorns. Gestation period, winter's dream. This could be about coworkers, colleagues, friends, local community, opportunities for increased health or job opportunities. Yeah, this could be about letting go of something as well. Let's grab you a familiar for our Capricorns. Most important vital advice to guide Capricorns towards abundance and peace. Thank you. That was very definitive. Wow, sovereignty, crow. Very interesting. Capricorn, most important vital messages to communicate to Capricorn people and placements. Wow, okay. So you could be resting. We have the Four of Swords here, which is always about putting something to rest type vibe, waiting for the right timing with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This could have been some burdens that you're letting go of. That's why you need this gestation period to kind of clear and get kind of clear and organized as well. Yeah, letting go of the Nine of Wands in the reverse of worry and that kind of stuff will not be a part of your future. You shouldn't want it to be a part of your future. And this could revolve around leaving something behind or having to think about that. So Capricorn's most important vital advice to guide them towards success, abundance, and peace. Capricorn. Most important vital advice. Thank you. The Fates. Transmuting something. I never noticed how her hair kind of just goes out in like a point at the top of her head. So it's really cute, actually. Something about the fairies, you know, there's spirits working with you. There's some kind of healing taking place because the star can represent an Aquarius or it can represent healing something in general. But let's grab you some juicy messages for our Capricorn collective. Collective for Capricorns. Capricorn energy. Capricorn people and placements. Most important vital messages. Thank you. Capricorn energy. Okay, we've got quite a few here. We have they don't have a backbone. So you don't want to be around people that have no integrity, no courage, right? So ostrich, the spirit animal, you could look up the meaning for that on YouTube. But ostriches are extremely fast, right? So there is something about like moving towards your goals and desires. They're one of the largest birds, right? So I feel like that's kind of impressive. They lay the biggest eggs, right? So maybe there's some other spiritual meanings with the ostrich that I'm not aware of course. But definitely look that up on YouTube, spiritual meaning of the ostrich, and see what you can glean from it. We have entering a cycle of pure abundance. So in the past, it looks like this could have been blocked off to you. This could have been because you were around people that didn't have the kind of gumption and drive and integrity that you did, so it was kind of blocking your own manifestations being around them, perhaps. Coworker trying to set you up, exactly. So maybe that's moving beyond this, resting beyond this, allowing yourself to rebirth and reincarnate into a new life, a new dynamic. I feel like we go through many deaths throughout our lifetime. You know, you're not the same person you were at 6 as you were at 7, as 10 or 12 or 13 or 24 or whatever, right? So take action one step at a time. Interesting. Yeah, if you're leaving things behind, allow it to slowly come together, put the pieces together mentally. We have present yourself in a serious way, kind of coming out in the reverse or sideways. So maybe there's a need to be less rigid about something and be more flexible and actually come to new ideas. We have the moon trine Uranus today after it squared Chiron in the morning. And Chiron brings us our pain points, right? But then later, trining Uranus, that gives us some innovative solutions. And Uranus is still in Taurus, so that's more about self-love, self-value, and finances. Practice subtle detachment, exactly. So this is like slowly but surely killing it slowly, killing me softly type vibes. And that's totally healthy, especially if you're in like an abusive dynamic or you need to kind of wean the child off of something or wean a person off of you. You know, do that gradually, and then it'll come and you'll just snap the cord, right? So this could be about cord cutting. We still have that new moon in Capricorn building, of course. Great time to do kind of darker shadow work. You can also run a blade very safely across your clothing, please. And then you can imagine cutting those cords down. You can also ground by extending roots from the base of your feet into the soil and first purging all that black and gray energy into the soil, pushing it down as you call in and breathe in golden white light. So that's a great exercise as well. I want to show you my love. This could have been somebody around you, but it's coming out kind of sideways. See, so maybe this is about like realizing that you're not being as valued as perhaps you wish to be in this situation, and that's a signal in and of itself. So wow, that was a lot, eh? Okay, sorry, I don't realize how fast I talk. I have Mercury trine Mars in my chart, if you astrology buffs know anything about it. So Mercury rules communication, Mars rules assertiveness or speed or energy, and then we have my Mars is in Virgo, which is all about writing and serving, I suppose. So I don't know. Let me know. I'm just kidding. You can use my community tab if you want to make any comments. But anyways, let's grab an Egyptian Capricorn messages for Cappy Wappies. Capricorn, most important vital messages for the Capricorn collective to guide them with understanding. Capricorn's energy. There's something about like also like graveyards or like some level of peace, you know, like when the weather's really shitty. Usually it is when Capricorn moons, no offense, just because Capricorn rules storms and cold weather, it's the depths of winter, right? So whenever we have the moon transiting through Capricorn, we tend to get like rain or kind of dark, moody, somber weather that allows us to ground down and take that kind of even get things out of our schedule, especially if we've been overworked. Capricorn is at the highest level is about discernment and cutting things off, right? That harvest, that sickle, right? That's that ability to kind of only invest in what serves. So maybe that's important here, Capricorns. Enlightening. Somebody else got this. Maybe Sag. You might have, of course, you might have Sag placements because it's a neighboring sign. Like your Venus could be in Sag, your Mercury could be in Sag. I don't know. But yeah, you might want to check out their reading. There is some kind of enlightening here for sure. Let's grab this. I'm kind of curious. So, wow, it opened right to it. Fate, karma, and acceptance. There are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are, like pre-blueprint stuff you might have worked out with your spirit guides before reincarnating, right? So, the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, nature, and your past experiences might be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you can't understand in this lifetime. Not until you pass over, or if you connect with your spirit guides, then you could try to, people do past life regressions. This is just a book. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occur, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events in your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Let's get a Moonology. Capricorn people in placements, most important. Wow. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So there is something coming to form. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Balsamic moons are kind of darker moons. They're known for like doing the shadow work, letting things go, getting to the root of a situation. A lot of times when we have too much light and too much distractions, we don't really see the truth of our life and our reality, right? Until we take some time away. That's why they say meditating in darkness activates the pineal gland, which is actually surprisingly this color here, which is like a purple, blue, that kind of ultraviolet light spectrum that you only see in the night, right? These are beautiful. I'm going to show you. I hope one day I'll get a better camera, but look at that color. It's like purple. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. And you've got purple. We started your reading out with purple here too. Wow, very powerful color indeed. You might want to check out Aquarius' reading if you're dealing with one. I think I set a purple thumbnail for them. She's like in a snail. She's like a fairy in a snail, and she's resting on like what looks to be like frozen tundra. I don't know. That's very interesting. Capricorns. Yeah, something about your finances or like a conflict regarding that. Tell us more, Capricorns. Yeah, this could have been letting go of somebody that was a little bit sly, sneaky, swiper, no swiping type vibes, right? A lot of people who have Aquarius placements, just because it's the nature of being Rahu ruled, can kind of really focus on like branding and like taking people's ideas, like Steve Jobs, which was great because they make it accessible to the public. But they're kind of known for this kind of strategy, right? There's no coincidence. The Seven of Swords is kind of associated with Aquarius energy. So, not to shit talk or anything. I have Aquarius placements, just my Uranus, but anyways, very interesting for sure. I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you've enjoyed this little short holiday reading. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you a happy, safe holiday season. If you want to get a personal reading, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link. I'll send you a private unlisted link through there, or you can leave a tip through there. But regardless, thank you for your likes and subscriptions, and take care. Blessed be.